What's good, YouTube? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. I see a lot of times that black or black adjacent people will sit there and they'll scream up and down to the heavens that the white man has stolen our culture. But the thing about blacks, we don't have a culture no more. Things like this. The thing about black culture is black culture is so rich. And this is crazy, right? Coming from a supposedly right winging, black hating conservative. I guess I'm a conservative now. Um, our culture is so rich that every other race dips their hands in the way that we move. And it sucks because our culture is so rich that if our culture was actually overall positive, we would be everywhere. I mean, technically, we are everywhere, but it's always negative. But let this man explain it because I just saw this video on Twitter and this person puts it down so elegantly that this is the equivalent of the white liberal woman when they like Obama because he speak good, right? That's the only reason why they vote for him because they make him feel good. This man is so articulate in the way that he puts it down. I'm pretty sure I've done the same thing, but I'm not gonna dick ride myself. Though I just kind of glazed myself right there. But let's listen to this man right here.
All my mods who are not cultured at all. Like, when I'm asking general questions, I'm not asking y'all niggas. Stop dick riding. That niggas is black. You're black. You're just black. Bro, you're just fully American. You're African American, bro. That's it.
So again, right now you're listening to a man named Kai Consent. He's a very popular gaming content creator on these platforms, and he's asking questions and he's saying to blacks, when he's asking these questions, he's not including these people because you are not cultured. He's asking other races, which is wild, and you'll see why in a second.
You're black. You're not Trinidadian. You're not Jamaican. You're not African. You're not. Word.
Ironic, then what the fuck does the term African American mean? This is when I be telling you guys, stop calling yourselves African American. We're not better, we're not lesser, but at the same time, Africans in Africa can still for the most part trace themselves back to their tribes. We were born here. We were born here. There's a difference. There's a massive difference.
You're not Ghanaian. You're not Dominican. You're not Puerto Rican. You're not Cuban.
Now everything that I'm about to say, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fit, then I hope that bitch comfortable. Saying that black Americans don't have no culture is crazy. This the definition of culture. Either I can't fucking read, or black Americans got the culture. The food that we eat, the music that we created, rock and roll, R&B, rap, pop, everything else, we can get into it. The clothes that we wear, the style that we wear, the style that you constantly copy. Last time I checked, this right here, that's not from Haitian culture. All of these right here, none of that is from Haitian culture. And Jamaican culture and Caribbean culture, where you come from. That's all black American culture. So while you say we don't have no culture, but you over here using our language, speaking like us, using our verbal forms of communication, saying nigga, listening to our music, dressing like us, copying the style, and cosplaying as one of us. The reason why you successful is acting like a black American. If we don't have a culture,
Understand, bro. Everything that man is saying right now is 100% facts, as the dumb kids say. But at the same time, I really wish that saying nigga was not a part of the culture. It's not a part of the culture. It's part of the subculture. But at the same time, he's not wrong. All his mannerisms, again, you have multiple different races that dig their hands deep into our culture. But whenever it's time for us to be recognized or anything like this, we don't get no due. We don't get our dues whatsoever. It's the funniest fucking thing. But let's continue.
culture, then why you get it popping back over in Haiti? Because you can't. Because the culture and the roots ain't strong enough over there for y'all to stay over there and get it popping over there. That's why y'all came over here. And since we such a welcoming, loving community, we let y'all come through and eat off the culture and be a part of the culture that y'all did not create. Y'all are our guests. How soon y'all forget the reason why y'all over here is because of us. It's because of certain laws and policies that my people fought for. Everything we got, we created for ourselves and fought for. Black Americans specifically who come from this lineage, who've been here before involved in translating slave trade. Even the other people that live in your house. I'm Davis. He's Nigerian. Phantom. He's Dominican. Agent. He's African. All of y'all are successful by cosplaying Black American culture that you did not create. Y'all are over here because of us, because we are the culture. Shout out to Duke Dennis, though. Now, if you read that definition of culture, you would have seen that it also said human intellectual achievement, social institutions, things that people have created, you know what I'm saying, for the people. Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, Dr. Shahrazad Ali, Dr. Francis Chris Wilson, Martin Luther King. I can go on and on and on and on. People that's from our lineage that created things and created the pathway for not only us, but people in the diaspora to be able to come over here and reap the benefits of it. I just find it funny how these people are so ignorant and uneducated to understand that the reason why they're able to leave their countries and come to a place where they can prosper is because of the same people that they claim don't have a culture. But if we get to talking about y'all culture, it's a World War III. We xenophobic. We're not xenophobic. We just responding to the disrespect. But when we respond to the disrespect, now we all gotta come together. Miss me with that. We're not about to play that because we let everybody eat off the culture. We could talk about Kodak Black, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Mexican OT, Akon, Drake, 21 Savage, Eminem. None of those people are Black American. People that are not from this culture, they're successful because of us. We're the ones listening to the music. We're the ones giving them a platform to be able to become successful. And even in the streaming world, Casanat, you successful because of us. My only point is just be respectful while you're here. Be respectful of the people that paved the way for your goof ass to come over here.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't disagree with damn near anything that this person said, except for one thing for the most part. Our community is not so welcome. The problem is our community doesn't sit there and protect our culture. Any other community protects theirs. I can't go there and walk around in fucking samurai garb and claim to be Japanese without a Japanese person be like, they appreciate the fact that I'm wearing this, but I ain't Japanese. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like when I was growing up, and I literally just posted this just recently. It's kind of crazy how when I was growing up, all my friends was Jamaican, Trinidadian, Guyanese, Haitian, all of these different things. But the one thing that they was real quick to let you know, right? And kids, even if they were joking and it wasn't so serious, was that they were not Black. And their parents, if you thought that the kids, even though we were joking, it wasn't so serious with the kids, their fucking parents were low key, high key. They hated everything about America. They hated America. They hated Americans, and they thought that they were better than Americans, especially Blacks. They did not hide it whatsoever. You could not call these people Black at all. And so it's kind of crazy. Skip a few years, and now we all people of color when it benefits them. This is the reason why you gotta push back against those terms that these fucking people use to control us. And again, I'm coming off of this from this type of angle. I am not better or lesser than any other man. That is not the fucking point. But every other group, and not just fucking the rich white man, the conservative, the Republicans are using Black people, and no. Every fucking group, just like in California, when they were trying to pass the reparation bill, the Republicans was putting that shit up there so people can see that it was a fucking joke, that the Democrats wasn't gonna pass it. The Black Caucus in California that didn't pass it, 80% of them weren't even Black. A lot of them were Jamaican or some Hispanic thing or some Hispanic background claiming to be Black. That's how they get you every single time. We don't protect our culture. Our culture is so rich. Every other group uses the base of our culture. It's the craziest shit. And yet at the same time, when it comes down to when they're getting their little awards or their little accolades, you heard it from Kai Kasent. I'm not speaking to you. You're not cultured. This is not new. This is not something that this is the first time I'm hearing it. When they sit there and they'll throw you to the side. The Democrats do it all the time. These people do it all the fucking time. But they'll use you to get what they want, which is not dumb. It's smart. They'll use you, and then they'll put you right to the side and act like as though it's all theirs. Come on now. We gotta listen. Afro-Americans or just plain Americans, you need to get with it. You need to get with it. Just because somebody looks like you to some extent, that don't mean that they're for you. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.